Welcome into this week's edition of Rolling with Stone. Courtney Davis alongside head coach Tom Stone. Coach Stone, a big weekend last weekend. 2 huge road wins, number 9 Kansas and then at TCU.
Yeah, the girls really had it going for the last couple of weeks. Just things hadn't been falling their way, and we played some really good teams. And, you just don't catch a break in the Big 12. Now you got to go on the road to Kansas, on the road to TCU. They've both been great. Kansas was 14-1 at the time, so I was really proud of the young ladies for getting 2 great results.
You've got your last big weekend, Baylor, Iowa State. It's going to be senior night on Friday. A good group of girls who have been so important to you and to this program.
They really came in at a time when we needed some elite level players, and to get this group in here and help push us over the top the last couple of years has been great. They're leaders, great student athletes, and some are going to be quite emotional, I think, on Friday, but hopefully they'll hold on to that until the game's over.
Let's talk about a couple of them in particular, especially your All-American defender, Jaylene Hinkle, and then kind of, especially this year, the backbone of this team in Paige Strahan.
With Jay, she was one of the top recruits in the country, could have played anywhere in the nation, visited here, I think, at least 3 times before she made up her mind. We were all on pins and needles. But when she made her commitment here 4 years ago, it really opened the door to another level of player around the country because they saw a national team left back coming to Texas Tech, and she's been just extraordinary. I think the thing that's going to last here, though, is what a great young lady she is. Just honest as the day is long, a tremendous player in training, great friend to everyone, huge heart, and her talent is on display every weekend. But who she is as a person, a young person, is the most impressive. And with Paige, she's just got that great story. So here's Jay, top recruit in the nation, one of them, and here's Paige out of Odessa, who we tried to watch her, but her club team didn't give us a lot of options to see her play against some big-time opponents. So we were hopeful, but we had no idea. We wish we could say we saw in her what she's showing us now, but we can't claim that. But she knew. And in 2 weeks, as basically a walk-on, she became a starter and has never looked back. She's obviously not a walk-on anymore, and is a captain, is on scholarship, and she's going to be one really hard player to replace. I call her the hardest working player in Red Raider history because it's tough to outwork Paige.
We will black out John Walker Soccer Complex on Friday for these ladies on senior night, but Baylor comes to town. It's always a physical match with these guys. What do you expect this time around?
I think the same. They've been one of the top teams in the Big 12 the last 4 or 5 years. Marcy and Paul and Chuck have done an unbelievable job building that program, and they were building theirs while we were building ours. And we've traded some games throughout the years, but they're just a really tough out. This is a team that is relentless and plays super hard, and have recruited really well in the same areas that we do. So all our kids know them and their kids know us. So it's a tight game every year, and we expect the same on Friday.
Going into the final weekend, do you like where your team sits prior to the Big 12 tournament here in a couple weeks?
Well, we've got a lot of work left to do. We didn't exactly capitalize on the first half of the Big 12 season, so we're trying to capitalize on the back half. And in the back half with 4 games, we're 2-0. We've got 2 more to go. The girls know we're not out of the woods yet. Like I said, a lot of work left to do, and they seem up for it. They've had a great week so far in training, and I know they're excited about having their last 2 games this season of the regular season at home. There's no atmosphere like this place. Football's out of town, so Friday nights and Sunday afternoons should be rocking, and we need everybody out here for sure.
Well, definitely wear your black on Friday as the Baylor Bears come to town senior night, so get here a little bit earlier. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. at the John Walker Soccer Complex, and then come back out on Sunday afternoon at 1 p.m. as the Red Raiders will host the Iowa State Cyclones. We'll see you next week.